allergy, 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 allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a xeno of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling, if you know you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
That one finds the zone, and we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Bo Bichette now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next one in the dirt.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one inside. And a count 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the right fielder, James Wood.
James Wood.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. One out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Brian Reynolds here.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one misses. 3-1 now. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fly ball down the line. Nice grab on the run. And that is that.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. Rhyme on a song loud, put my words in style, find out why my...
Back here in Baltimore, and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now here is Jacob Young. And that is out of play. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
1-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Nasty fork ball for strike three. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter. Not close with that one. 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Horwitz getting to start at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Into left center for a base hit. Coming home. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Golden opportunity right here. And a strike. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chases that one out of the zone, and that is a big first out. This is Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner in from third to extend their lead. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted
1 ball, 1 strike.
by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power. Save! And now second and third with one gone. And that misses.
Ball.
And it's 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bichette stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2 now. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So they're all loaded up. James Wood getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And another ball.
Well, it stinks to be down by these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
That one called a strike. 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Reynolds in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Young on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
Senga back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Batting fifth.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
O'Hearn.
And it's fouled away.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
And it's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
That one in
Full
the dirt.
count.
Full count now. And they'll do it again. Perdomo sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. Started to swing, held up. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Fought off foul. And now 2-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles set down in order. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And a curve is down and in. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Geraldo Perdomo, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one.
0-2. Ball.
Witt over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Cowser brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore. And now it's going to be Colton Cowser.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. And that one hammered way back there. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. A monster shot to right. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2. Jacob Young, the next to hit for the Orioles. Up and
No,
in,
that's a
ball
ball. 1-0.
Just missed. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Shortstop.
One gone, runner at first. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
No ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you throw the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Evan Carter now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
What a stop. What a play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Whips it to Mountcastle. 1 up, 1 down. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. That one outside. Ball 1.
Here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Hard hit to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Ronnie Enriquez.
Number 32.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one not close. Ball 3. And he walked him.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 4th, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Strike on the inside corner.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. Grounded out his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
The Orioles down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still
Now
able to come
batting,
through
the
behind in the
catcher,
count right there.
Edwin.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in the play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Rutschman batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Rutschman checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Battling here as he fouls it away. Snags it for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
2 outs. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
In for a hit, couldn't run it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Mountcastle swings through it for strike one. In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2
Kowser
strikes.
on at second with 2 down. That's off the mark. Now 2-2. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from the same side throw. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
The batter, number 7.
Jackson Holliday will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
It's
2
0-1.
aboard, 2 outs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, James Wood. Enriquez back to work. And that one is in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Brian Reynolds.
Reynolds
1 ball,
up
no
for the
strikes.
3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And
No,
another
that's
ball.
high. Ball, that's down.
He swings and fouls one off. That one fouled off. upstairs, and that is ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So a man at first, Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And ball 1. Enriquez, a righty that throws with power, 24 years old, and he was born in the swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one in there across the letters. Two outs. That's too low. And the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box for Baltimore, Jacob Young.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Perdomo in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Carter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's his.
There goes the runner. This one in the dirt. We're into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Bednar checks the runner, and he's back in there. Tying run and scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Westburg in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Now batting, the designated
Next is the designated hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. He's under it. And that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike one. And now it's even up.
Outside.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Not even close there, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball.
Full count.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
And strike two.
1-2 to count.
That's towards center. Young under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Adley Rutschman in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's a foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles.
And down the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Hayes tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Number 43, Ryan Borucki.
And a foul ball. Lindor on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brian Baker.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lindor swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball one, no strikes. That's down and in. A slider missed. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Up next for the Pirates, James Wood. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Now you get to this part of the order, Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits.
Yeah.
So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
2 down, nobody on. That misses
Ball.
the zone, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Fastball for a
Strike
strike.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Young on the move, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second base. Jackson Holliday.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. That one just
ball.
misses.
That's a really good take.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that skips in the dirt. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Breaking ball misses down and away. And there's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game.
The batter,
So great job
7.
there, stepping up to the
Shortstop.
challenge. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now a chance for Bobby Witt Jr. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Ryan Reynolds. Baker back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 1 out now. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pulls that one foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
1-2.
That to right. Cowser. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one lifted in the air center field. Young settles under this one. Makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter.
The left fielder, Evan Carter.
And that one clips the corner.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high
Now
cheese for strike 3. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ripped on the ground to second. Perdomo on to first. And that quickly 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's the strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Now pitching for the
Colin Selby will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
On the ground right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Jack Suwinski.
First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1. Nope. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3.
Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
So 2 away with nobody on. Francisco Lindor, the next Pirate to hit. That clips a corner. That one missed. They say you won.
1-2 to count.
That's out to center field. nabs it, and that is that. Back now at Oriole Park. So bottom of the ninth. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 60. Dennis Santana.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that
Now
one.
batting, the right
He's
fielder,
2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Catches a swing. Appeal down to third. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And there's the strike. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.